Hey guys, it's KillSwitch95, and I know it's been a while since I uploaded a video. I got drugged down at work for a few more days than I expected and couldn't play the game to make a video, but I'm here now with something that I just wanted to get up because I wanted to put a video up. It's been days. So here we are. It's Redshire, top tier to T34-3, and I noticed right off the bat we got me a KV5 and an IS-6B, and I'm the only one that has really enough pin to deal with the VK 10001P, which means whether I want to or not, I'm going to have to go to the heavy flank and make sure he dies. Otherwise, our IS-6B and KV5 are going to do nothing to him. But regardless of that, my standard opening play in the medium tank is to go up here where this tree is, knock it down, make a bush, and get the first opening shot off on an unsuspecting heavy tank coming across the rock. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Finally, I outspot a Cromwell B, and he doesn't see me at this range. Don't ask me why, it is what it is. So yes, you aim up on this corner, and when a heavy tank pokes around, you'll get a shot in their idler. Tell the Sturv to fall back because, I mean, dude, you're -2 and you're a Sturv 74. You got no armor, and you got no HP, and your gun's pretty weak compared to the heavies you're going to be fighting. Don't do what you're doing. Don't do that. And the only reason I'm not up in the front like I was in the previous video, where I said I was robbed, was because we have heavies that aren't AFK. So they can do that. I noticed the VK never really got out of the riverbed. The T-34 and the Tiger are going to be sitting at the opening, which means they've given us the 9 line. Which is nice, but at the same time, I know light tanks like to sit around in E6, so I'm wary of just going into the riverbed and flanking myself. Now I see the KV-85 backs up, and I'm going to sit here for a minute and see if he'll back up again. Maybe I can get a shot in him, maybe not, who knows. It's looking like I'm probably not, though. Yeah. So I'm going to move out. I know I'm going to get spotted making this play because light tanks sit here. I don't know which light tank will do it because they got 2, but I knew beforehand going in here I was going to get spotted. The question is, can I get in this riverbed without getting shot? Barely. I can barely get into this riverbed without getting shot. So, as suspected, our 3 heavies have surrounded the VK. He's taken some damage, but he's not dead yet when he really should have been dead by now. So, I'm going to reload some heat and make sure he does die. Because considering what we got on the 1-2 line, it's kind of paramount that we get through with this side as quick as possible. And even with 250 pin heat, I still have to aim for a relative weak spot. So, considering they have 3 heavies over here, you don't see them yet, but the T-29's over here, and we have 3 heavies over here, I'm going to do the medium tank thing and support our heavies as they push. I mean, the IS-6 and the KV-5 could easily 2v1 this T-34. He has a really long reload and their reloads are relatively short. The problem is they're not pushing him because they have a Tiger behind the T-34 and a T-29 shooting HE. They could easily kill this guy. But I realize that they're not, so I'm gonna have to get a little aggressive myself, and this KV is making a really questionable play. Unlucky for me, I hit the one spot of a Tiger that actually does have armor. Who knew, right? And right now I'm thinking, damn, we have lost the 1-2 line and the mid isn't looking good either. We have got to get through with this. Like, this should have been done a minute ago. So, I see the AMX coming behind. He's probably going to kill our SU. I don't know for sure, but I would assume so. Yeah, I'm going to let the IS-6 go. The T-34 is fired. And I'm going to make sure he starts taking some damage, because he needs to die. He's got too big a gun, too high penetration. Luckily he bounced, that was nice. T-29 is going to shoot me. That's fine. I get the T-34. Excellent. We can start making this side work. Now, our heavies decide to move a little bit. I couldn't give two shits about the Tiger. I am worried about that T-29 though. So I'm going to fix my stun, and I'm going to get real close and make sure I kill him. Or my shot could go to the very top of my reticle and hit the bottom of his turret and bounce. Either way, I know I got a quicker reload. IS-6, get out of my way, you're being useless. I see Artie, I know he's about to fire. Yeah. That's why I went to the rock, IS-6. So now that Artie fired, he needs to die because he's lit, and I don't want him to reload again. So naturally, my shot goes under his gun barrel and above his hull and completely misses, even though he was basically in 80% of the reticle. Yay. But it's 10 to 11. We can still pull this back. I need to know what the super Pershing's on, but depending on how we play this, we can easily still win this. Our Firefly is about to die, but hopefully not for free if I can get this T-34-2 GFT out. Alright, that's going to get me lit. That's okay. And shit, Super Pershing's basically on full HP. So he got shot once this game by somebody. Alright, I'll see what I can do with that. Get the AMX to make sure our KV isn't completely flanked, and doesn't matter, KV died. Alright, now there's a reason I say in my videos I'm gonna deal with this AMX first. He needs to die, because he's got that real fast reloading clip. I got dead tanks behind me, so that's gonna make him go wide around me, which is gonna allow me to swivel and reload and take him out. There we go. I'm gonna do a fake here. I'm gonna wait until I reload so I know I'm unspotted, and I'm gonna stop and go the other way, because I want to keep that Super Pershing guessing as to where I am. If I can kill the Artie before I have to deal with him, that'd be perfect, because then I won't have to worry about Artie coming down on me. I'd also like, in case he did follow me, to get into this bush and maybe put a sneaky shot into one of his two frontal weak points, because the reason I don't like fighting Super Pershings in this tank is with the AP on their gun, they can basically just hit my lower plate, goes through. Gold rounds, just auto-aim the hole, it's going to go through. I can't do that. With my long aim time and my shitty accuracy, I have to aim for either his commander's hatch, which I'm lucky if I pin that with AP, as I kill the Artie real quick, as I should have earlier, or I have to try and aim for his machine gun spot, which is a pin, but it's tough because it's small. Even fully aimed up close, it still takes up not even all of my reticle. My reticle's big. So with the fact that he's got a 90 mil and I got a 122 and he doesn't really have to aim, and I've got about a 3 times his reload, this is going to be really awkward because I have to aim and I still miss. He doesn't really have to aim. He's firing gold. He doesn't have to aim at all. He can just auto aim me at this point. And the best thing I can hope for is that, to get one more shot into that one weak spot. And no, I'm dead. Of course he was full HP at the end. But you can't win them all. At least I tried. I walked away with 3,100 damage, high caliber, top gun, first class. Man, I don't like blaming teams in situations because I'm the kind of guy that's like, yo, you know what? Sure, your team has some issues, but pull your own weight, and most of the time you'll do great. But I can't deny that our heavies just played poorly against that T-34 and the Tiger. They took way too much time, and I don't know what happened on the 1-2 line. Maybe the KV-2 is the one who shot the T-26, and that's why he was what he was, but it just felt like a lot of misplays by a lot of people, and I even made a few misplays myself. I should have went into the riverbed a little bit earlier and got in on the VK, and I probably should have pushed the T-34 sooner than I did and not expected my heavies to actually, know how to heavy. But it is what it is. First game of the night. Ended up being a really solid session. At least I tried. Alrighty, I'll see you on the next one.